So this slide, we're going to discuss my current mastery of different interpersonal skills. I believe that my strongest, as I mentioned before, is knowledge of diversity following conflict resolution. Stuff that needs improvement is my assertion capabilities and active listening, and then what I really need to learn and improve on is my problem solving. My experience with each differ, but I definitely had experience with them. Like I mentioned with knowledge of diversity, I consume different culture and I've grown up in a different one, and all those interactions help me create different interactions with different people. And then with conflict resolution, most of my experience has been between my friends and my family. Because my family will come one weekend, but then all of a sudden my friends will call me and want to do something really fun. Like this past weekend, my grandfather came down and he asked me, well, I just want to see you and hang out with you for your birthday. And then, of course, I have a friend that calls me and says, oh, we have tickets to a Lightning game, and you don't have to pay anything, not even for parking. I'm like, wow, I've always wanted to go to a Lightning game, so that was a really big draw for me. So how I ended up solving that problem is that I figured out how long my grandfather was staying, what he really wanted to do with me. And he said he just wanted to spend time and that he would be staying till the end of the weekend. So I compromised. I left as soon as I can and hung out with him the rest of the day, and I told him I had a game. Simply, purely, I told him what happened, and he didn't seem upset by it. And so then I went to the hockey game, and then the next day I hung out with him all day till he left, and I believe that fulfilled what both parties wanted. Alright, so in my needs improvement, my assertion, it's been okay. I mean, when people ask me to do things that I'm not ready to handle, I'll tell them that I can't handle it, but then at the same time, I'll give them alternatives. Like, alright, I don't have time for this, but I can probably help you with this part of the project, but then otherwise than that, I can't really do it. But then me even doing that small part is inconvenient for me, so I need to learn how to be more assertive. And with active listening, I feel like I've been getting better with it. Like when my boyfriend is upset with something, I try to ask him what he really means as we practice in the book, and it helps to figure out what the real problem is, and then yet again what would be the best solution and how important is the solution to my boyfriend. And then definitely what I need improvement on is problem solving. And I know it's weird that I put conflict resolution as one of my strengths, but yet I put problem solving on something that I need to learn. It's just that I don't think I'm creative enough in my solutions, you know? It's like, say you're counseling and maybe you're a relationship counselor and you're dealing with a couple that's facing divorce. Well, what would I say to them? It's like either you can go out and do things together, or we can talk about if you're even compatible in the first place. You know, I don't feel like those are very creative options.